Hey guys, how's everyone doing? Hope everyone is doing well. I hope you caught my last video with the baby buys that we have done so far. We have bought a couple other things. We got cribs, which was hard to find because we had to get two. We did buy a stroller. I can't show you that because it's in our garage downstairs. Eventually I'll show it to you. And we bought one infant carrier that goes with that stroller. I still have to get one more, but they're really expensive, so I have to pace myself on buying them. Anyways, we're getting the mattresses today. Me and my mom's going to pick those up, so I'm super excited about that because I'm actually getting to start on my nursery now. Well, in my last video you could see the queen bed that's in here. We actually had to move it around because, like I said in I think my other video, I want to leave that bed in here for me in case I need that in the future, or if my mom or his mom or someone like that needs to stay the first couple days that we bring the babies home, just to help us out, help us get in a groove. Probably gonna need that with two little baby boys. I don't know anything about boys. My other child is a daughter, and it's been a long time since I've had a little baby to take care of, so it's probably gonna be like me starting completely all over except with two little baby boys. I did go to the doctor and I asked them about the dizziness, and my doctor said that it is normal. She said that at this stage of my pregnancy, it all has to do with your uterus and how your uterus is moving and tilting and, you know, all that stuff. And with two babies in there, I guess that makes it worse because one's moving this way, one's moving that way. So you don't ever really know what they're going to do in there. So she said from now on, what I need to do is any movement that I make, whether I sit up or I'm going to stand up or getting out of the car, anything really, sorry, I'm shaking the camera. Anything really, she said that I just need to pace myself. She said, sit up, sit there for a second, and then get up. So I'm going to follow her advice because, of course, I don't want to get up and just fall over like a weeble wobble. So another thing, I did ask her about the extremely bad headaches that I have been getting. This last one that I had before I went to the doctor, it lasts for like 5 straight days. Nothing would get rid of this thing. I tried heating pad, I tried laying in the dark, I tried everything, and I told her, I said, up to this point it's just been, you know, just a bad headache, but this one has lasted for 5 days. So what she did is she said I can take B2 and magnesium together, and she did write down on a little post-it note how much and how often I did to take that. And then she also gave me a prescription in case those two things together did not work. She said that I could take the prescription. So I have been trying to get rid of this headache for 2 days, and it's not as intense as it was. I can still feel it. I think I might be having some allergies as well, and it's just all just attacking my head altogether. So I think today I might even run and get me some Benadryl and just try to take that just for today, and see, because I have a sniffly nose too, and my mom said it might be the ragweed because we're having some major weather changes here. So I'm going to try to figure that out, because other than the headache and the dizziness, I don't want to say I feel normal because I'm afraid to say that out loud. I do have backaches if I sit way too long or if I stand way too long. In the past 3 days I have been doing, which I know it don't sound like you're doing a lot, But I have been doing a lot of sitting, like sitting in one spot, and I have been doing a lot of walking. I'm sure you're like, okay, how are you doing both those at the same time? Well, my mom has been going crazy online looking for baby stuff, so she had all of this stuff saved on her computer. So I had to go over there and sit in her computer room and go through the whole entire list and say, yes, I like that. No, I don't like that. Yes, let's get that. And then the things that we did pick, running around to get those things. So I have had a really crazy 3 days. I mean, normally now that I'm pregnant, by like 10 o'clock, I'm completely wiped out. And before pregnant, I was always the last one to go to bed. I would be up at 12, 1 o'clock in the morning, and I would go to bed and I'd still get up and go to work and I'd be fine. But now that I'm pregnant, I just get tired easily. And I have to say, these past few nights, I've been going to, I think the first night, it was really late and we were coming back from picking up the stroller and had to stop by Walmart, and I think it was like 10:30 at night. And my husband sent a text and said, hello, are you coming home? So I was pretty exhausted when I got home. And then the night after that, same thing. I was going and it was still past my little bedtime. And then last night we were at my husband's family's house watching the football game and ordering pizza and all of that and just hanging out with family. And still, we didn't get home late, but we came straight home after a day of run. We went with his parents to look at houses. So of course I'm going through houses and I'm going up and down stairs and going through rooms. And as you know, when you're pregnant, when you get pretty far along, stairs are not your friend. They take the wind out of you. And so we did a lot yesterday, and then we came home after the game and immediately came upstairs and started putting the baby cribs together. And then right after that, we had to pick my daughter up from work, so it was just go, 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 go. So anyway, the past 3 days, I've just been running like a crazy woman, so I've been trying to take little spouts here and there to rest so I don't overdo myself. Did really good at the doctor's. Only gained 2 pounds since I was there last time, and I go to the doctor's once a month. I go to 2 doctors actually. I go to my normal OBGYN, and then it always seems like it's almost a whole week later I go to the specialist. But they have to with the twins because I'm high risk and all that mumbo jumbo. Let's see what else. I'm trying to think. Oh, we already did the NICU tour at our hospital. My husband and I, we did that a few weeks ago because there's always that chance with twins that they're going to come early. So I told him I want to go do this tour because if they end up going to the NICU and if I have a cesarean or whatever the situation may be, I'm not going to know where my babies are going. He can go with them, but I can't. So I just said I would have more peace of mind if in my brain I can picture like, okay, they're in this room. This is kind of like what they're doing to them and all of that. So if you have a high-risk pregnancy, I suggest if your hospital offers it to go and do your NICU tour. We got lucky and we got to see 2 little brand new baby boys that were brought in. They were so precious. One was 4 pounds and one was 5 pounds, and they were so cute, especially since we're having boys. It was just super awesome for us. We got to look through the windows and watch the doctors do this and do that. So yesterday, me, my husband, my daughter, and my mother-in-law went and did just the basic hospital tour, which is where they show you where the nursery is. They show you labor and delivery. They can't show you anything with the cesarean section, she says, because that's all really private and they keep everything really sterile. So couldn't see any of that. We just basically saw if you come right in, everything goes smooth. We saw labor and delivery and we saw the room you end up being in to recover. We did see some babies going home. So that was kind of neat. What else? I'm trying to think. Oh, my double stroller that we bought. You guys would have laughed your hiney's off because the original stroller I picked out was a side-by-side stroller with these really big wheels because I just fell in love with it. But then when I took my husband with me to Babies R Us and he folded it down and saw how big it was, he was like, honey, seriously? You're going to try to pick that up and put that in the trunk? And I didn't realize really still how big it was when it was folded down. So I was like, okay, I can't get that one. So we ended up going with the double stroller where it's like one baby in front of the other one. And even still, double strollers are huge. I drive a new Kia. So I don't know if any of you know that car, but they have really big trunks. And I kept thinking, whatever stroller I get, it's going to be no problem. You know, the trunk is big. I don't really keep anything back there. So, me and my mom went to get the stroller. And we were putting it in my trunk for me to bring it home. And of course, I can't really lift, so she was doing most of the lifting, and I was just kind of helping her guide so she could get it in the hole. The stroller literally goes from one end to the next. It's in there taking up the whole entire trunk. So that's going to be really interesting in the future. If, you know, I don't know how much I'm going to be using it, but, you know, if you go to the mall or, you know, I don't know, certain places, you know, you got to use your stroller. So I guess I am going to have some really awesome biceps. Yeah, from picking up two boys all the time, one in each arm, and putting that stroller in and out. So I'm going to have some pretty toned arms, you guys. So anyways, I won't keep you guys much longer. I'm fixing to once again run out and about. We're going to get the mattresses for the baby beds. But keep in mind, my nursery right now, as you can see behind me, all of the walls are plain. All that's in here right now is a queen size bed, and I kind of tend to just put everything that we're buying on this bed, and I slowly am just organizing it as the time goes by. But like I said, the beds have nothing on them right now. We just put them together last night. But I'll try to with the camera and not mess you up and show you what the cribs look like. So hold on one second. I don't know if I can do this. But these are the cribs. There's, well, sorry, I'm not good at this, but there's one. And if I slowly turn the camera, you can see there's another one. So I try to be gentle with the camera and not make you guys dizzy. So anyway, two baby beds. And I probably won't show the nursery again maybe until I get it done. I'm not going to do as much as I want to. Like, I really would love to go ahead and paint in here. I'm probably still going to put their decal on the wall because I can put that up and peel that back down. But just because our lease is actually up, I think it's like exactly 2 months after the babies are born. We like our house. We just don't like the neighborhood. We live in a nice neighborhood, but I don't know. A lot of our neighbors, there's some of them that we love, but the homeowners association, of course, is just on you about everything. You get weeds in your landscaping that are this big, and they're sending a letter on your door saying, pull your weeds. And it's like, I have morning sickness. You pull my weeds. So anyways, so we're going to probably be moving 2 months after the babies are born. So it's going to be really crazy. I think my mom or his mom, or maybe both of them, I don't know, will be taking care of the babies so I can pack and get moved and everything. So I'm not going to do a whole lot in here. I'll probably just put the decals on the walls. And then when we move in our new place, then of course I'll probably paint and really go all out the way I want the nursery to look. So I guess in the future I'll be showing you one nursery, and then probably 2 months later, 3 months later, I'll be showing you my actual nursery, the one that I'll actually be able to do everything that I want to do. I mean, I'll still make it cute in here, but no paint, because I'm like, why paint? Because then I'll have 2 new babies, and then I'll be having to find somebody to watch the babies so I can paint, and then you got paint smell in their room and all that. So I'm like, ugh, like forget all of that. I'll just do whatever to make it cute in here, and then I'll go all out when we move. So anyways, I'm not going to keep you guys any longer. So I guess I will do another video in a week, I guess. Oh, I forgot to tell you. Yesterday I was 20 weeks. 5 months. So from what I'm told, I only got 4 weeks to go before you're considered in the safe zone, which I will be ecstatic to get to that zone, because you know I had that scare once before and they told me unless you're at least 24 weeks, the babies do not really have a chance at all. So 4 more weeks, and then I'll just be able to take a little bit of sweat off my brow. So anyways, I'll see you guys later. Bye.